Hello again. Here we are with another bottle. This is another bottle of the Chateauneuf Croix de Bois by Chapoutier. If you recall, 2003. A few weeks ago, I tried my first bottle. I had bought a lot, and it was not good. It was very disappointing. Something was wrong with the bottle, and we kept it for a couple of days, and we tried it again, and it really never got to be okay. It was just unpleasant. It was too oxidized. God knows what happened to it. So I decided to open another bottle and make sure for myself that this was really an aberration. And this is this bottle here. I've been drinking it for the last day. Let's look at it together. As I pour it, you will see maybe that the color is pretty light. I mean, light brown as it pours. It does get denser in the glass, of course, because of the volume, but it's sort of the color of a aged wine. It's a 2003. It's got a little bit of that orange rim, and it's sort of brown orange. I don't know if you can see that. I think it shows in the. And now it's got quite a bit of alcohol, although it's not supposed to be too alcoholic. It's oh yeah, it's 15%. Actually, 2003 was a very hot year in the south of France. There was a heat wave, and the wine, it was very dry, very hot, and definitely had an impact on the wine. It doesn't mean the wines were not good. They were very good in many ways in Chateauneuf, but they had that intensity and that heat on them. On the nose, it's really, you get a little bit of the candy, sort of hard sugar, I want to say. I don't know, how you get that, but that's what I feel. Hard sugar, a little bit of cherry. That's kind of characteristic of some of the southern Rhone. This is the Grenache, I think 100% Grenache. And the menthol, of course, that gets to you just out of the glass, especially when you give it a little bit of air. But it's a nice, I mean, again, nothing to do with the first time I opened. I just wanted to confirm that. This is just top wine. Let's try it. Very nice. I mean, it's got a finish, but the finish ends abruptly. It doesn't sort of linger on, but I guess, it's really, I guess it's okay. It's very, it's got a bit of a dark chocolate taste. And I know it's sometimes hard to discern, but it's really this sort of slight bitterness, but sweetness in it. And I think you can thinking through it, you can identify it with a dark chocolate taste. And you get that really primarily in the mouth, just a little bit on the nose, but not as much. And the fruit is what I said earlier, the sort of a little bit more sour cherry, and you get that in the color too, so it kind of ties together. It's still very alive. It doesn't feel like an old wine. I've had older or similar vintage Chateauneuf that really are much more subtle, almost like a fine old Burgundy, but in terms of the subtlety. But this is not that. This is really a Chateauneuf. It's just there with the fruit, with a little bit of licorice, with the chocolate, with the alcohol, and it tastes really fantastic. The tannins are very soft, so it doesn't really doesn't give you any mouth puckering, and the fruit's still there, and I'm sure I don't think it's gonna last for another number of years, but it's perfect now, and it doesn't really taste tired at all. The candy's still there. This is really pretty yummy. See you soon, and happy to see that this is a good wine bottle after all.